Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 Freeze 29-36. We're going to Kansas, and we are kind of nearing the end of this season. Like, we're wrapping up, or we're nearing the end, so it's weird to think we're getting to that point. Point situation, obviously we're good. This is more of a battle between second place between Gordon and Jared, which is still pretty close. Mark Martin, still 200 points out. Still can make some kind of insane mad dash if Gordon and Jared just blow up, but it's basically between those two, so... Much of the top 10 about the same. Ryan Newman DNF dropped some spots, so bad day for him. Paint scheme, the 2001 Sharpie Rubbermaid Ford. Good looking car as usual. It's not a whole lot else to look at, so before we jump into it, thank you to my tier 2 Patreon people as well as my YouTube members supporting channel. First, you get early access to videos like this, as well as channel emails for when I stream, and all that. And it's just really appreciated that you guys do what you do. It means a lot, and just a big old thanks. So... well, let's get into Kansas and see how this goes. The AI are going to be pretty challenging, so it's going to be it's probably going to be a fun race. Car setup, that's default as usual. Nothing really different there. So we'll just have Amarin and friends take it away and see if they got anything funny to say.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Protection 1 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
Well, the track is pretty similar to Chicagoland. They were both built at the same time and added to the schedule in the same year. Not really any history built up here yet, but I'm sure there will be soon.
Jeff Gordon is currently at the top of the points list.
Well, the NASCAR and Winston Cup Trophy is what it's all about. But you can't get it if you don't consistently gain points. These guys know that, and they're working hard to try and increase their lead this week.
Todd Bodine has not had the finishes he's hoped for in the past couple races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Kurt Busch really hasn't qualified too well this year.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not where you are at the green flag, it's where you are at the checkered that matters. He just has to stay focused out there and stay out of trouble, which is sometimes easier said than done when you start in the back.
Good introduction. Not gonna say great, because they're still acting like Jeff Gordon has a championship shot, which I guess mathematically, yes, he does, but it's very unlikely. We got Jimmy Spencer on pole, Dale Jarrett second, so we'll see if Spencer can lead some laps or do something. But yeah, Kansas is a shockingly fun track. It's kind of drives. It's harder than Chicagoland. I know that much from what I saw in my practice. And yeah, don't know why that is exactly, or how that all works, but it makes for a ideal type of race where it's going to be tough, which is something I thought most of this season was going to be. Why are they checking up? That doesn't help me getting up through the field, as we're going to basically waste this entire first lap not gaining any spots, and that's very frustrating. But yeah, it's been... I just wish every race was like this, where, you know, maybe we average run around 10th to 15th place. Maybe occasionally get a top 5. But I don't know if any NASCAR game is ever quite like that, so I might be literally asking for too much in that case. So yeah, that was... we don't even have much laps. This is 400 miles, so it's 26 laps. So we need to get up to the front, or at least do something. We should not be in 43rd for 2 consecutive laps. That is a little bit concerning, so I'm hoping I can just get up to the field a little quicker than that. Schrader just kind of gift wraps me the bottom lane. We'll take full advantage of that. Mayfield's going to chop me off. So, yeah, I feel like this, you know, I thought maybe Bristol could be our worst race of the year. This might be our worst finish of the year. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be much better than that or worse, but it's going to be a candidate for it at this point. I'm used to gaining, like, you know, 15 spots by now, or at least 10, but I don't know. But I see Elliott Sadler in an alternate scheme. That's refreshing. Have not seen that all year. Car just really seems to get up off the corners pretty good. Has a pretty solid straightaway speed. It's an all well-rounded good car. There's really no complaints on it. It's just more or less just getting up through the field. Ooh, there's a bit of a stack up there. I think I hit like a bit of an air bubble or something because I feel like the car just kind of got stalled there. Not much more I really could have done to avoid that. But hey, Dale Jarrett's up there in the front. Maybe he'll gain points on me. It'll be something. That's going to make Jeff Gordon's championship hunts, or at least second place hunt, even harder. The announcers were simping for him pretty hardcore, so I was hoping maybe, Jeff Gordon can do something. But yeah, as I speak about Jeff Gordon, there he is in like 20th place on the outside. So that's not a good scenario. But now we're moving up. Now we're starting to kind of make some progress, make some bank. We're up to 23rd. I think the pit plan, that's a good way to word a pit plan. I like that. The pit plan is probably lap 13, just right in the middle of the race. It seems to be a pretty good amount. Jeff Gordon, weirdly enough, making runs up on the high side. I don't know how that was possible. There's the stack up again, a little bit of a checkup. This time I was able to avoid that. But yeah, if we could just finish top 10, that would be okay. Completely 1,000% okay. Now they're starting to spread out, or at least be a bit more single file, so I don't have to worry about trying to make a pass and attempt to go 3 wide or anything too rambunctious. But so far, so good. Shauna Robinson being respectable. Casey Kane being respectable. Fun fact, I think I was looking at the standings off camera. Casey Kane is the lowest one in the standings. He's dead last. It's really sad. Marlin's back here too. Scott Wimmer's up here. I think Scott Wimmer has like 1 top 10 at Bristol, I think. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. That first 2 laps was quite terrifying because we're literally not gaining any spots. But now we're doing stuff. And once we get by Newman and Wimmer, I think we'll be able to chill for a little bit and relax. So that would be very much appreciated. Because so far, it's been balls to the wall, stress, and action. Put a nice corner off the 4th one, and good straightaway speed. And there we go, P11, and now we'll just wait until the AI start pitting, which it should be this lap, but you never know with this game. As I just did a terrible job getting through that corner. That was yuck. That was all yuck. Okay, we got someone pitting. It was Jim Johnson. I don't know why I keep saying Jimmy. It's Jimmy Johnson. Jim John doesn't exist yet. That's for 2023 Jimmy. But yeah, he pitted early, so that either could be really good or bad. I don't know, but we're just going to wait until lap 13. We're sticking to that plan. All right, pitting this time. Just got to be careful entering pit road because the pit road's pretty shallow. It's not thick, but this is like one of the only tracks where we can actually gain advantage on the AI. They're not completely driving by me, so that's refreshing. But yeah, standard stop 4 tires, and then that's it. And, okay, yep. Oh, and then we back. Okay, there goes our race. All right, yep. I don't know what, just horrific luck. I was all the way to the right on the pit stop, and it just got completely ruined, so that's great. Well, that's a 15.9. The pit crew did everything they needed to, but my AI just kind of screwed me over. And I don't know what more I could have done other than not page the field. All right, there we go. Merge out on track early. All right, now we'll just see where this cycles us out because that was just bad. That was just all levels of bad. It looks like we're gonna literally cycle out in the fucking 30s. After running top 15. Well, this is definitely going to be the worst race of the entire season by a metric I really wasn't expecting. At least with that one, because we were just behind 1 car. I didn't think any of that would have occurred. I've actually seen it in practice where the AI will crash into each other. So, yeah, this is just... what do I say? It's just fucking dumb bad luck. And I'm annoyed. Like, I would not care if I finished, like, 8th or 10th or 12th. Sure. But not when the game just bones me out of my own control. Just pure bullshit. That's just all it boils down to. What else do I even say? We were running like 11th for that cycle, or 13th, and now we're 30th. 17 spots lost, and I'm mad. I don't even want to look at the interval was like 11 seconds off the leader. Don't tell me we lost 8 seconds because of all of that shit happening. It could be, because I think we're only 3 seconds back to lead before we pitted, so that was a lot of time just completely gone. I mean, we can make some of this up, but as far as a potential top 10, that's just gone. I'm annoyed. This game just, it's like the only thing this game has going for it is the career mode. The season mode sucks. It's just too easy for the most part. Or if you have a bad race, most of the time it's really just the pit crew, or I guess the pit crew thing isn't bad, but this is no real defending that. But all right, P23. Thank God I pitted later, so at least we'll have a bit more tire at the end of the race to at least make up this lost time or try to make up more spots. We're catching up to Casey Kane. That's another spot. I don't think it's going to be our worst finish of the year, because I think we're going to barely get better than 17th, potentially, but still disappointing. I don't know. What do I say about this other than it's just terrible? Just got to try to make up all this lost time. Try to salvage something out of this. At least we're passing some guys without much of a problem. Someone's DNF'd. John Andretti, and that I don't even think it was her position, so it doesn't even benefit me in any substantial manner. I said that word weird. Anyways, Scott Wimmer. Spot? No? Okay, we'll just fight for it for a little bit longer. I'm surprised. Can I get by in this corner, or is he gonna chop me off? What's the... Okay, he gave me room. Okay, good. Now I just need to actually execute the corner, which we will do. Okay, nice. Wonderful. P20. 2 DEI cars of Waltrip and Park. They shouldn't be too hard to get by. The tires are starting to kind of fail, so they're losing a bit of that grip, but thankfully that bit of straightaway speed's still there. So we're going to get to the inside of Park here. And that's a nice, wonderful spot. And now we need one more to make sure we don't ensue that this race is our worst finishing one of the entire season. This will indeed be my worst finish of the season, because I cannot catch Kyle Petty, or I'm not catching him up. I'm not catching him quick enough. So, yeah, I'm frustrated. Beyond words, cannot explain the frustration that has been bestowed upon me in this event. I hate getting boned in a situation that's out of my control, like the AI car just wrecking itself on the pit road. That's stupid. But blame the track for being stupidly narrow, because that should have never happened. Because why is pit road like that? And I was all the way to the right because I seen that in practice. Mark Martin got a dub at Kansas. That's cool. I'm fine with that. That's a good day. I'm just frustrated in the matter of how we got there. Not because of race pace, but just because of stupid circumstances. I like how a lot of these bad finishes aren't really my fault. That sounds egotistical, but it is. Bristol, now this, Vegas is just Vegas. But yeah, that's just, yeah, there we go. Yeah, just don't make any sense. And it happened with Ward too, so even before he made contact with them. So yeah, the AI just have a really hard time getting down pit road, or at least when other people pit. Because that happened with Harvick, because Harvick was pitting, Ward just ran to him, so. No, Harvick just, hold on, I gotta look at this again, because I'm even more confused. Because Harvick, he just stopped. He just slammed on the brakes, and Ward just, that didn't make any sense. I'm so lost on the pit road thing. That's just, I'm so confused. Harvick just brake checked himself into Ward. Like an F1 car, like that. That was strange. See, when I get into pit road, I'm all the way to the right. Like, I could not have gone really any more right. And then my AI takes control and gets me in the middle lane. Just perfect timing with all of that. Just literally. The one time I get an advantage on pit road to get closer to Dale Jr. was actually a detriment. If I actually lost time like I normally would, like the status quo, probably would have happened. So, even the one time I have good luck, of getting down period. Okay, I get screwed. So I don't know. I'm done. I'm annoyed. So Mark Martin gets the win. I was saying he needed to gain points on Jarrett and Gordon, and he did just that. Gordon 14th. That's not good. And Dale Jarrett ended up getting 4th. So Jarrett continues his point gap on Gordon, but Mark closes. Mark kind of dominated, led 16 to 26 laps, and the other couple were from Stewart, Tara Labonte. And he ended up 9th, so he pit later, and it worked out for him. Okay. And then we had 2 from Spencer, 1 from Bill Elliott. Yeah, I don't know. The only one that DNF'd I saw was John Andretti. I don't think there was any other special ones to note. Nope. Alright, let's get out of here. Next up, Talladega. I mean, may have a shot there. I don't know. Talladega's like a cursed track for me. Like, it should be like the easiest one, but I always have strange problems there, so who knows. But, yeah, our point lead dwindled a little bit, but we're still fine. Jared has, like, I don't even know, 91 points, 89 points over Gordon, so that's cool. Mark's gained, so Mark's also one of the few people that have 2 wins. Him and Newman have 2, so he's on the multi-win club. And Rusty Wallace, so I guess he's part of 3. So that's neat. And the laps led thing, nothing really changed there. Rusty's still at 82. He's been at 82 for a while now. Now that I'm realizing. I don't know. I don't have any more to say. I'm annoyed. That was just frustrating to lose a race like that. Let's just wrap this up. I'm annoyed. I knew this track was going to be hard. And I was looking forward to it because I thought, you know, top 15, top 10, I'm okay with that. Not that. No. Just so much. Just lost like 8 seconds. Like, if we just had a normal, we probably could have been top 10 easy there. I'm annoyed. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters: Dave Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carey, Mexican League 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is Sean for the support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does mean a lot. It does always go a long ways, and it does help me. So I appreciate it, and just thank you. We'll see what Talladega brings. I like to think it'll be good, but I don't know. Lowe's is going to be probably tough, so we have less laps than the 600, so I'm assuming that's going to be harder. Martinsville's a guaranteed win, so that could realistically be our last win of the year, unless, you know, we get good luck at Rockingham. But so potentially 2 more wins is on the horizon, depending on how Phoenix and Homestead are, which I don't know, but yeah, weird. We're kind of on a 2-race losing streak. Imagine that. That's like our our longest drought was 4 from race 3 to 6 before Texas, so it's been like a 4-race drought. I don't know. Let's actually confirm that. I mean, might as well. So when we got that win, there was a 1, 2, 3. Okay, there was a 4-race gap, or at least a 3-race gap. And then after that, it's 1. Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's a lot of wins right there. Those are 1-race gap. 1, 2, 3. 3-race gap. Is our longest gap 4 races? That's our longest losing streak. 1, 2. Then did I win again? 1. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, our longest losing streak is 4. Interesting. Didn't know that, but now we know. Alright, I'm done. See you all next episode. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.